Hey everybody, Alex Kozora, SteelersDepot.com, back for another video tape breakdown. We talked a lot about returns in Pittsburgh Steelers land these last couple of days with Ben Roethlisberger showing his video throwing passes again. A lot of excitement about that. Of course, getting number 7 back is the primary goal and the top concern for the Steelers team right now. But another guy this team's getting back we don't talk about nearly as much is Stephon Tuitt. And this guy, to me, was the Steelers MVP before getting hurt pretty early into the 2019 season. So I just want to have a short reminder today of how good Tua it is and the impact he made basically in the first 5 weeks before unfortunately going down with a season-ending injury, and just how dominant of a player he is, especially in a year where you lose Javon Hargrave. Not so much where Tua is going to help you at nose tackle, but going to help you obviously as a sub-package rusher and just at times some of those dominant players on the field. So quick look here, week one. This is actually the first snap of the game against New England in the opener. See him here working against the right tackle, a line outside shade, going to slant down, swim over the right tackle Marcus Cannon, and make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. You're just that quickness, has that gap, able to penetrate. Steelers do a lot more one gapping than they used to. Check it out here. Shoot down, take advantage of that space, make the play in the backfield. So Tuitt has that just athleticism, the hand use, everything combined, and of course the ability to finish the play. You see that all on display on literally the first snap of 2019. One of Tuitt's best games came against Seattle, 2.5 sacks against the Seahawks. You see it here working on the right guard, ability to attack half man, turn the corner, rip under, and finish the play. So you see it here, we'll break it down. Inside shade initially versus the right guard. Right guard's going to try to short set and jump set him. Tuitt's going to then off the snap, instead of attacking inside shade, going to attack outside shade. As a pass rusher, you don't want to attack down the middle. You want to pick a side, force the lineman to be able to have to, work the edges and still instead of just being able to anchor and sit if you're going to attack in the middle. So you want to attack half man instead of right down the middle. So you attack the outer half. Nice hand use here. Be able to take that right arm down, make sure it doesn't get up to his chest plate. Bend the corner, flatten, and nice job there of a really good balance for a 300-pounder to be able to turn that corner and finish that play. A lot of guys are going to either get worked up field or fall, lose their balance. Tuitt does not here, so you see the hand use, again, keeping that arm free, being able to basically rip through this, bend, flatten, and finish this play to sack Russell Wilson. Another sack from the Seattle game. Tuitt here, lined up. This is basically the 4-eye inside shade of the tackle here, but he's going to end up coming down on the right guard here with a straight bull rush. So the last rush we saw against the right guard, he was winning with more finesse, winning the edge. Here he is going to win with the bull rush and just walk 78 back into the pocket. Barron coming in free on the blitz as well, and they combine the quarterback for the half sack each. But you see the power, the hand use to strike, just playing with leverage and technique and power. Those are the keys to succeed as a pass rusher. Tuitt has all of those. He can win with finesse, he can win with power, and that's on display on this rep. Take a look at Tuitt's run defense after looking at a couple pass rush clips versus Seattle. This is week 3, and he just dominated number 69, Mike McGlinchey here. Just absolutely beat him up all game. Here early in this one, run defense, nice job to get his arms extended, shed the block. McGlinchey goes flying. Tuitt square to the ball carrier and tackles Mostert basically at the line of scrimmage for just a very short gain. So Tuitt, again, the combination of just technique, leverage, power, hand use, disengaging, find the ball carrier, finishing the play, shows it all in this one moment. We'll look at it one more time here, kind of go frame by frame. So Tuitt does not allow himself to get reached. McGlinchey wants to try to reach him here, get his head across to cut Tuitt off here, so the back can basically run off the inside hip. But Tuitt's able to, use his hands well, use his leverage, be able to shed the block. McGlinchey again not able to sustain it, and Tuitt then square, find the runner, vision on the football, change directions, and make the tackle for the short gain. Another look at Tuitt's run defense, this time working against the right guard, number 68. Again, like the last clip, the guard's trying to reach him, trying to cut him off backside, but Tuitt's going to get his head across, be able to flow down that track against this zone run here, and be able to just make sure he doesn't get cut off and make the tackle here. So right guard trying to reach him, Tuitt's able to keep his head across. Going to work down the line, get that right arm free, and make a tackle. And honestly, if he doesn't make the stop there, I mean, maybe Hayward or someone else gets him, but that's Matt Breida, a very speedy back in the athletic 49ers backfield. That could have been potentially a touchdown. So that's a really big job here by Tuitt to get off this block, make the tackle. Hayward helps out a little bit as well, but I think it starts with Stephon Tuitt. So that flow laterally, the technique, getting his arm free, and then the strength to basically make a one-arm tackle there with 68 still trying to grab him. That finish is pretty impressive from Stephon Tuitt. What I really like about Tuitt is his hand use and ability to win in multiple ways. It's not just one move every single time he wins. You see in this video with power, with finesse, being able to rip, being able to bull rush. Here he does a push pull again on McGlinchey, who's a really good right tackle for the 49ers, and Tuitt just owned him all game. This is a push pull where you're going to basically initiate contact like it's a bull rush, and then you're basically just going to pull the tackle forward to get him to come forward and disengage as you kind of rip on through. So we'll look at it here frame by frame against McGlinchey, initiate contact, and then you're going to basically just pull him forward, which is why McGlinchey's falling forward here, and then basically just rip through at the same time. That's how you disengage. That's the push pull. And then from there, it's a straight track to the quarterback. And Garoppolo has to eat this football and take the sack for a pretty big loss. So Tuitt showing all little technique, all little nuance in his hand use, finding different ways to win, keep those tackles on their toes, and another sack for Tuitt. It doesn't hurt that this pressure that leads to an interception comes against the Bengals' hapless offensive line. And it's not the most marquee Hall of Fame worthy type rep here for Tua, but again, just showing his impact, his influence, pressuring Dalton here, leads to the interception, or near interception, I should say, for Joe Hayden. And here just initiating with power against the right guard, being able to blow him back, and just getting skinny through here. Now, the center doesn't exactly do a whole lot to help on this play, obviously, as you'll see, but I just like Tua. He has really good hips. He's got the hips to be able to just be able to fit himself into the tight space, to be able to turn his hips a little bit, just has a lot of flexibility and balance you don't see for a lot of guys of his size. Usually they're not nearly as athletic and as fluid with their hips as he is. So he's able just to squeeze through basically three defenders, the center, the right guard, and the running back. Not that they're really trying to block him that hard, but so just able to squeeze through that gap, get skinny basically, stay on track to the quarterback, pressure the throw. Should have been a pick, unfortunately dropped by Joe Hayden, but he finished the year with a healthy number of interceptions. So just a good rep here, getting pressure. This concept is the idea of rush and coverage going together. Pressure the quarterback, force some of the mistakes, then your defense capitalizes behind. You see that on display on this rep, and it nearly results in an interception. Last rep here. This one honestly might be my favorite. This comes against Marshall Yanda, the right guard, a future Hall of Famer, by the way. And he retired after this year. He may not be in his prime Yanda in this moment, but pancaking Yanda here, just tossing him out of the club, throwing him out of the play. Great strength, great hand use, great punch, and then again finishing the play as well. It's one thing just to be able to disengage the block, get off the block, but then finish the play as well to take down Mark Ingram. But man, you will not see a guy like 73 get on the ground like that. He doesn't trip, he doesn't fall over anyone else. You see that sometimes with linemen; it's tough to tell on TV tape. But here, this is just Tua taking a Hall of Famer to the ground with good leverage, good strike, good punch. That right arm getting into his chest, just basically uplifting him, putting him into the ground, and then staying clean, staying on his feet, change of direction, making the tackle, finishing the play. So really excited for Tua to come back after that torn pec he suffered last year. That'll be a big influence for defense. So obviously expected to play well. Getting him back again with the launch of Javon Hargrave and sub package and nickel and dime pass rush is going to be absolutely huge. And health obviously has been an unfortunate concern with him to some extent, but when he's on the field, he is one of the best players on the field, the MVP of the defense before getting hurt last year. And I cannot wait for Tua to return in 2020. So let me know your thoughts on the video on Tuitt's return. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.